Hello. Bit more organised than some people, she reckons. I mean, is there anything better than leftover pizza? Oh gosh, it's just so beautiful. Oh, casual tea. I feel like there should be some sort of introduction, by the way, of just like, you know, this is laundry, this is Anna. What an absolute beauty. Come to me. I want you. Get in my mouth. Sorry, love, are you getting jealous?
No, I'm good.
Pizza time!
Bye.
See you later.
Yeah.
Have fun at tennis. Bye.
Bye.
So Anna's gone to go and play tennis, and that means I'm here all alone, which is always a bad idea. The reason why it's a bit more interesting today is because she's also left me with my brand new toy, which is this camera. Now, I personally hate being on camera, but I've been talking about making a vlog for so long that she eventually just bought me a camera and basically said, just go and do it. So this is the start of my vlogging career. Now, that doesn't mean I have any idea of where I'm going with this, because I don't, but I recently watched a video by Andrew Kirby, and it was about 1.5 minutes long, and the gist of it was just start and then learn rather than trying to figure out all of the steps in advance. So I have no idea how this is going to end up. I have no idea where this is going to go. If you're watching this and you're my 1,000,000th subscriber and I'm saying, hey, go back and watch my first video, I'm so glad that you're here, because that means it worked, right? I might joke about my 1,000,000th subscriber, of course, but I had a look on YouTube and I already have 15, and I don't know who they are. Maybe it's just my mum and 14 friends. That's kind of cool. Now, you might think 15 subscribers, that's like hardly anybody. But if you've ever tried to cook a meal for 15 people, you realize that there's actually quite a lot of people. So, hey, if you're one of the 15, I want to say hello to you. And if you are one of the people who came after the 15, I want to say hello to you too, because that means I made progress. That's always good. So if you were coming to this video expecting me to say about all of the plans that I've got, like I'm going to film this, or this is going to be a channel about personal finance and personal development and computer programming or whatever, I don't know. I have no idea. None. Zero. I don't even know how to use this camera. I have watched YouTube videos to try and work out how to use it. There's not even a microphone attached. I ordered one, it hasn't come. Like, if you're thinking that this thing is planned to the letter, you are very mistaken. I don't know how to edit vlogs. I don't know how to do any video editing. So if you can see this, then that means I've learned something new. And that's a wonderful thing. I love learning new things. And this is something I've had to try and get my head around, because I have spent so long, especially throughout the whole coronavirus pandemic and staying at home here, and telling myself that I'm boring. I'm so boring. I don't do anything. All I do is just stay here. And it's like I had such a long period where I forgot exactly who I actually am. And I'm not boring. I can speak multiple languages. I play instruments. I do different sports. I was in a film. If I'm boring, what's everybody else? Now, I don't see any of those things to try and brag about them, because quite frankly, I don't feel like I've achieved enough. I am going to go and continue doing more things because that's just my nature. I'm the kind of person that got bored while sitting at home during the quarantine and built a web app. And whether you might say, oh, well, that's pretty crazy, I could never build a web app. Guess what? Neither could I. I just learned how to do it. That's how it works. So I'm going to learn how to do this, see how far I get. And hey, if that 15 subscribers turns into 30, I'm not complaining. But just don't all come around for dinner at once, okay? that reminds me, I'm probably supposed to ask you to like, share, and subscribe to this video, so I don't know if anyone actually does it, but if you're watching right now and I haven't completely borne you out of your mind, please hit subscribe. Oh yeah, and make sure to like the video too. At the end of the day, like any kind of belief, if you tell yourself something over and over again, you start to believe it. And I told myself I was boring, I wasn't interesting, I don't live in an interesting place, why would anyone want to watch this video? And by the sheer fact that you're watching this right now, that proves that I was completely wrong. So you, just like me, have a unique view of the world and life, and you have your own hobbies and interests and maybe desires and things you want to do in your life. And even if no one is interested in this, the fact that you can document this and look back at it later on, I mean, just think about all of the people that have been in your life and come and gone, and it would just be nice to be able to have those memories and something to preserve. So, for me, I see this as a great opportunity to have a look at some of the boring, mundane things that I do in my life and some of the exciting things too. And you know what? Maybe I'm a boring and mundane person, and maybe you too are a boring and mundane person, but maybe us boring and mundane people like to watch other boring and mundane people. I don't know. I'm not judging. Of course, when I say boring and mundane, I don't mean that as an insult. I mean, for example, take this rug. It's something that I walk on, but it's an actual Persian rug from Persia, as in it came from Iran from an actual Persian person. This is a birthday card that I gave Anna many years ago. In fact, she loved it so much, she framed it. She probably doesn't even remember that it's a birthday card. Maybe one day she'll open it up and find a message. But, I mean, it's fairly ordinary. It's just a piece of card with a cartoon on it. And then there are these, African masks from Africa. Oh, and a gold-plated Jesus. Yep, that really is a gold-plated Jesus. This was given to us by a bishop as a wedding present. I just realized I never actually mentioned before that Anna is my wife. So if you're watching this, sorry ladies, my type is short Polish girls with doctorates in archaeology. And because I'm married to an academic, the whole house is full of books. More books, and even more books. If I'm completely honest though, I don't mind that, because personally, I get through about 80 books a year. If you've got any recommendations, why don't you leave them below? It's completely possible that reading 80 books a year makes me an interesting person. I don't know. But what I'm hoping from this vlog is that one way or another, by the sheer fact that I have to record what I'm doing and show it to you, that actually I will become more interesting as a result, because it'd be pretty boring if I spent all of my time filming from different angles of my apartment. So, the plan is, with my one precious life, to share parts of it, the interesting parts, with you. And if you think that there's something that would be cool for me to go and try out, why not suggest it? If I can do it, why not? Life's supposed to be interesting, right? And I suppose, for me, it's all an opportunity to learn. And my next task is to learn how to edit this vlog. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I've got some work to do. See you later. Oh, you have subscribed, right? Yeah? Okay, cool. Now, I don't want you to think I'm not taking vlogging seriously, but I sat down to edit and I remember there's one slice of pizza, so sorry. Now, this has been wonderful, but I got the one slice left, so I'm gonna eat that, edit the thing, and make sure to subscribe.